Hi, I'm Terry from Beautiful Creative You, where I help women learn creative and digital skills by building meaningful projects. Thanks for joining me today. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that there's always one more tool coming down the pike that's the latest and greatest and it's going to solve everything? Another AI app, another design program, another image generator, another chat box, another course, another platform. And if you're anything like me, before long, it really starts to feel overwhelming, especially if you don't consider yourself techie. And my guess is if you don't consider yourself techie, you have an urge right now, just hearing about all this, to run screaming out of the room. But stay with me for a little bit. Then the next thing, you open YouTube and you're greeted by the bro dudes telling you that about the latest game-changing tool that you absolutely have to master by next Tuesday. And if you do, you're going to make $1 million. No wonder so many women feel like they're already behind before they even get started. I catch myself doing this too. I'll think, maybe I should learn that one. Then another tool comes along, and another. And before I know it, I've spent the entire afternoon watching tutorials, comparing apps, or researching the best way to do something. But I haven't actually made anything. That's usually when I stop myself and ask, what was it I was trying to create in the first place? Because here's what I've learned. There are some basic creative and digital skills that are absolutely worth learning. There are a handful of tools that can completely change what's possible for us. I'm not suggesting that you ignore these, but I don't think you need to master every one of them before you begin creating. Learning another tool feels productive. Watching another tutorial feels productive. Researching the best app feels productive, but none of those things finish your project. The next step after learning something should almost always be go use it. Make something, test it, adjust it, finish it. That's how learning becomes doing. Doing becomes experience. Experience becomes confidence. And that's how a good idea becomes something tangible you can use, share, gift, or even sell. One of the things I hope to do here at Beautiful Creative You is help you figure out what you actually need to learn and what can wait. Because I don't think you need every shiny tool that comes along. I think you need the right tools for the project you're trying to create and permission to ignore the rest of them for now. Sometimes the right tool is ChatGPT. Sometimes it's Canva. Sometimes it's an AI image generator. Those are three I use on a regular basis. Sometimes it's another creative tool entirely. The project comes first. The tools simply help you build it. Maybe you're creating affirmation cards, a workbook, a journal, graphics for your business, a lead magnet, a children's book, a meaningful gift. Or maybe you're finally creating something that's just for you. Every one of those starts with an idea, not a tool. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or intimidated or wondering where to even begin, you're in the right place. We'll learn what matters, we'll ignore what doesn't, and most importantly, we're going to make things. If you're wondering what that first project could be, I've created a free idea bot to help you explore possibilities and turn one of your ideas into something you can actually start. You'll find the link for the Turn Your Idea Into Something bot in the description below. And if creativity, AI, and meaningful project-based learning sounds like your kind of thing, I'd love to have you subscribe because possibility is exciting. But finishing something moves you forward. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Look forward to talking to you later. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.